Christmas cheer, I suppose, the time of the year. How do you enjoy getting around and spreading a bit?
It's a good time of year, especially one to spend with family and friends. I think that's probably the most important thing to me. But alongside that, coming in here, seeing the smile on kids' faces when we get to see them at this time of year. And, I mean, some kids aren't lucky enough to have to spend Christmas Day in a hospital, so to put a smile on their face, it is very rewarding.
There's a break as well from your training regime. How much do the players enjoy it, and does it put things into perspective?
Absolutely. I mean, guys, we've made many visits here throughout the year, and guys will continue to come visit kids because you get so much out of it, and it puts life into a bit of perspective at some times, and especially this time of year to see how happy they are coming into Christmas. And yeah, as I said, those who are unfortunate enough that have to spend Christmas Day here, hopefully puts a smile on their face.
What have you got planned over the Christmas break, Sloane? Are you doing much yourself?
Yeah, I'll be heading back to Melbourne, obviously spend some time with family and catch up with friends. I think it's an important time of year for everyone just to relax and sit back and enjoy the time with family. I'll certainly eat a bit as well, I suppose. I do my fair share of that, but I do it a little differently. Christmas morning's a bit of a seafood breakfast, and the afternoon's more your traditional stuff.
And you're looking in pretty good nick. You're a bit of a later start because of the late finish to the season. Are you feeling fit and fine?
Yeah, always this time of year. I think most guys tend to feel pretty good in the pre-season. Training's certainly hard. Now we've finally got a bit of summer too, so I did notice I went a bit red yesterday, so I've got to make sure I look after my skin. But no, everyone's feeling pretty sharp at the moment, and it's really just good to have the whole group together. And we only had 3 weeks before Christmas, but that means we'll build up over Christmas, and we'll look forward to January too.
Sloane, you had such an amazing year last year.
Yeah,
are you confident? One of the things a lot of people spoke about was more guys needing to step up. Are you confident that from within, I don't know, guys like Miller or Cameron, those kind of guys can step up next year and support you a bit more?
Oh, absolutely. We've got, as we saw with our SANFL team, guys like Cam Ellis-Yolman, Wayne Miller. These guys are really keen to take that step up to the next level, and you saw a little taste of Brad Crouch and Matt Crouch, what they can do. So these guys are also looking to take their game to another level, and I'm sure we'll do that this year. We've got a lot of depth that can run through the midfield, and as I've always said, we've never relied on one guy to get it done in there. We've always had guys chipping in, and we've even got Scotty Tomo sticking around for another year, mate. So I'm sure he'll chip in with his usual stuff.
Do you expect those guys to lock down a spot? Do you reckon they're going to float around and try a heap of different things, roles?
Definitely, they'll be looking to lock down a spot. But I think what we sort of learnt from last year, a bit of football, especially the Bulldogs as well. I mean, you have to be flexible in the positions you play. So so many guys now have to float through half forward, wing, and that kind of thing as well. So we'll be looking to share the load a bit, I suppose, throughout the midfield.
What does Rory Sloane want for Christmas?
Oh, good question. My stock standard answer is just a new surfboard, but I said to Blendo, I'll get her flowers at some stages, and I said, if you ever want to get me something, just get me some surf wax or chocolate.
What about a pay deal? How's that one going?
Oh, yes.
Players wouldn't mind that for Christmas?
Players wouldn't mind that at all. So, look, we had our conference the other weekend down in Torquay, and things got pretty heated down there. So the AFL are very clear on where we stand as players, and hopefully negotiations start up soon.
Is it disappointing to see them walk away? There's a bit of a stalemate?
No, I think they're very clear now on where we stand. So we're hoping they'll come back to us very soon to start negotiations again.
So where does it sit? As you left it in Torquay, you're waiting on them to get back to you, or is it up to the players to sort of give a bit back?
No, waiting on them to get back to us now. So we've positioned our deal to them, and one that is a percentage share model, which we think's quite fair. And we'll get negotiations kicked off hopefully very soon.
You're confident they'll come to the table?
I'm hoping so, yes.
You're hoping it won't obviously get to strike action during the pre-season competition?
No, that's obviously a fair few steps away, but I think the AFL is very clear now on where we stand, and I'm pretty confident negotiations will start up again pretty soon.
So fair to say both parties don't want that as an outcome?
Oh, I mean, and fans don't want that as an outcome either, but we'll do what needs to be done, and we'll hopefully get it done soon.
Okay. What about some of the draftees, Roy? What's been your impression of like Jordan Gallucci and Miles Paholke and those sort of guys?
Yeah, it's always interesting. You get a fresh new batch of guys coming in, and it always makes you reminisce about the times you had when you first came in as well. I know times have changed now. I I came in with Neil Craig under Neil Craig, and I joined straight into full training. So we now monitor these guys a little more, which is kind of hard to see what they've got to offer. But Jordan's been training probably the most out of anyone. So has Miles. So it's good to see these guys on track, showing us what they've got, because we're pretty happy with our new draftees.
Is Jordan a guy that could play senior footy next year?
Absolutely. I think a lot of the guys we picked up are ready to go. So Miles is another one. He's a strong-bodied midfielder that could quite easily slot into our midfield as well.
I've seen a couple of incidents with players enjoying a bit of social time and sort of making a wrong decision here or there. Do players get briefed by the club to say, enjoy yourself, but be aware that you've still got responsibilities, or does that just go without saying?
I think it goes without saying. Now, guys know if they do stuff up, then they're putting their career, or they're jeopardising their own career. So guys are pretty switched on and very smart, but we do expect guys to enjoy themselves and have a bit of fun with their family while they can, especially this time of year.
Is that a message, I suppose, you give the younger guys a bit more, the draftees and the first and second year players who may not have done this too much?
Oh, there are some senior guys sometimes you still need to have a chat to as well, and we're all human. We all like to enjoy ourselves at time, but it's about being responsible and not putting yourself or the team in jeopardy.